Hello everyone. Welcome to your weekly global news update. The week of January 10th to 17th, 2026 will go down in history as the moment the old world order definitively collapsed. From the oil chaos in Venezuela to gold's record surge, all the way to the gates of the Davos Forum opening this Monday, the cards are being forcefully reshuffled. Here's your complete analysis. Geopolitics, the Venezuelan earthquake. This week's major event is undoubtedly the end of the Maduro era. Captured by U.S. forces, the former president awaits trial in New York. But it's the price of liberation that has shocked the international community. Donald Trump is demanding 50 million barrels of oil as compensation for the intervention. This marks the official return of transactional geopolitics, a resource for an intervention. OPEC is on high alert, and the global energy market is holding its breath. Economy, gold, the last resort refuge. On the financial markets, it's sheer panic. For the first time in history, gold surged past $4,600 an ounce this week. Why? Because the independence of the U.S. Federal Reserve is under direct attack from the White House. Investors are losing confidence in fiat currencies and flocking to the yellow metal. We are witnessing an institutional crisis of confidence that could redefine global finance for the coming decade. Special Report, Davos 2026, the new Realpolitik. This Monday, January 19th, marks the opening of the World Economic Forum in Davos. Forget the speeches about happy globalization. This year, the summit is titled The Spirit of Dialogue, but the atmosphere will be more like a boxing ring. For major issues dominate. Trump's return to impose his tariffs. The AI threat, 70% of young people fear for their professional future, according to the latest Youth Pulse report. The K-shaped economy, a deepening social fracture between the tech elite and a middle class squeezed by the cost of living. European and Indian resistance. Friedrich Merz and Narendra Modi are trying to forge an alliance to avoid being crushed by the US-China duel. Conflicts and tensions, the Indian ultimatum. Finally, tensions are escalating in Asia. Washington has issued an ultimatum to New Delhi: stop buying Russian oil or face 500% tariffs on your exports. India, which saw itself as the great mediator of 2026, is now forced to choose a side. Meanwhile, in Syria and Gaza, the American presence is strengthening in a more direct and authoritarian form, redrawing spheres of influence in the Middle East. Conclusion. This week has shown us that classic diplomacy is dead. We have entered an era of force and direct transaction. Next week in Davos will be crucial to determine whether dialogue remains possible or if we are heading towards a total global stalemate. Thank you for joining us. Stay tuned for our special coverage of the Davos opening this Monday.